An area we're watching very closely this morning is also Montgomery County. They're on alert for more flooding with the more rain coming today.
Yeah, and joining us today we have Jason Millsaps from the Montgomery County Office of Emergency Management. Jason, thank you for joining us early this morning. We got an opportunity to check in with you yesterday. As far as this morning is concerned, are we seeing any new spots that are flooding?
We're seeing flash flooding across most of the county right now because we're getting a lot of rain with this line of storms coming through. I just got off the phone with Judge Keogh a few minutes ago. He said at his house in the Woodlands, he's already seen about 2 inches of rain and a lot of lightning.
Wow.
That's exactly what we're pretty much seeing across the board. And it's going to hit the same areas that we've already seen flash flooding. And unfortunately, some of the homes are still not having water receded from the rivers and the creeks coming up out of banks and flooding them. So this is going to prolong that decline in those streams and just continue to be heartbreaking for these homeowners.
Talk about the evacuations now. Are there any mandatory evacuations still underway?
No, ma'am. We were never under a mandatory evacuation in Montgomery County anywhere. The judge issued several voluntary evacuation orders for several areas of the county along the West Fork and the East Fork and in Caney Creek and Peach Creek area, but no mandatory evacuations.
And Jason, so what is the message for homeowners in that area this morning, again, as we're continuing to see more rain in these oversaturated spots?
Well, the flash flooding this morning should go down just as fast as it comes up, hopefully. We're more concerned about motorists out on the roadway and having to see a resurgence of rescues from motorists getting stranded on the roadway. Thankfully, this storm's coming through on a Sunday morning when most people are still at home, not the morning commute like on a Monday morning or so. The big thing is for watching rain the rest of the day. We're not out of it when this line passes. We should still see redevelopment storms like Brittany was saying earlier that could continue to bring prolonged rain. That flash flooding can turn into something more later this afternoon. We'll be watching it closely.
Jason, obviously a lot of people in Kingwood are watching what's happening in Montgomery County. Can you talk about the lake as well, Lake Conroe?
Yes, Lake Conroe is just over 202 feet, so about a foot above normal pool right now. They've gradually continued to reduce the rate of release at the Lake Conroe Dam from the Central River Authority. That will continue to go down. So far, we're seeing some heavy rain in the area, but nothing of real significance that should force them to have to raise the rate. But we'll talk to the dam operators to see if that's the case. But I would think this may just prolong the current release at this time, unless something significant happens in the northern watershed. But as of right now, that rain bullseye is on the southern part of Montgomery County, which is below the dam. But if that changes throughout the day, that could change how the River Authority has to adjust its lake release.
Yeah, truly an ongoing situation there. Jason, we appreciate your insight into this weather event. Thank you.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Harris County rescue teams rescued 10 adults and several dogs over in Channelview. That team, along with Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, helped those stranded residents get to dry land yesterday. You can see some of those animals right there, some of those puppies. There were dozens of people that have had to be rescued from those flooded areas just north of town. And again, you just saw a photo of that. The team was able to rescue about 9 puppies from the floodwaters.
True heroes there. One animal shelter in Northwest Houston is asking for help after their supplies have started to run low. The nonprofit Rescued Pets movement says they not only need supplies for the animals in the clinic, but also food, which they say they only have enough to last through this weekend. They're also looking for fosters. You can find those details on our website, click2houston.com.
And we've also put together a list of local shelters that are opening up their doors to evacuees. And this list also includes a list of shelters that are accepting pets as well. You can find all of that information on our website, click2houston.com.